Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So guys, what we're going to do is I'm going to do a read for you and who, right? And that who could be a friend or family member, a boyfriend, girlfriend, a person of interest, even if you don't have love on the brain, one side of a situation or another, okay? So there you have it, all right? If you are a new subscriber, welcome to my channel. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. My name is Michelle. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do a read for the the first half of March of 2020. We're going to see what wants to come out, all right? Now, this is a general read, so that goes without saying. So if you'd like a personal read, to really tap into your own personal energies, and you want to go to theguidedintuitive.com up here or in my description box below. All right, so let's get into this and see where you're at right now. Okay, we do have one class that is starting, and I do want to mention that for those of you that need to activate your Empress, your feminine energy, and to be able to step into a room and own it. And that's what this webinar is all about. So if you're interested in perhaps, kind of stabilizing, from that masculine to some of that feminine energy and just really bringing out that magic in you, right? You all have it in you, right? And it's about just reactivating that a bit, especially when we go into work and our to-dos, our strategies and tactics and all of that tend to overpower some of that feminine energy. The reason being is because it's rewarded more, okay? And it's honestly, that's what I kind of would find in society, especially in some of our work. Now, this is something that we'll touch on quite a bit, and then many other surprises. So if you're interested in this, check the box up here or in my description box below, all right? So let's take a look at where you're at right now. Where are you at right now? Let's take a look at what that looks like, Sagittarius. What does that look like? Where you're at right now, here it is, right? Angel of communication. This is interesting because Cancer got this as well. But this is all about how communication is very, very important in this relationship or in this situation. And this is heartfelt communication. So that's coming from the heart. The blue is communication from the throat chakra. All forms of communication, but communication is important right now. It's about clarifying things and telling things as it truly is, okay? And that's what wants to come out right now. So in this relationship or situation, this is about being able to not be afraid to speak your truth, to tell it like it is, all right? So if you've been waiting to do so, the cards are summoning up that energy, all right? What else wants to come through here? What is it? New opportunity. So there could be a new opportunity for you to do this in, okay? So that's what I'm thinking, Sagittarius. This is a brand new opportunity, something that you'd like to see yourself move forward in, a brand new beginning. You're ready to move forward. This is carrying on that Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo type energy. That's what's carrying on. And this is about, moving forward and moving forward with love and passion, because all that green there, that's from the heart chakra. The passion, on top of the head, that's being grounded in the root chakra, but also, looking at the page, there is an opportunity. There may be a message of some sort of manifestation that's coming into fruition, or a brand new enterprise that you're embarking on, okay? Could be a new way of life, all right? So here we go. Let's see what else wants to come through here. What else? Let's see. Yeah, Page of Cups. So you got a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces offering you love. So this could be, in your life, or you're offering love to someone else. But I truly feel there is a brand new opportunity. These two people are kind of staring at each other, right? This person's looking at an opportunity, and there is also an opportunity of love. So Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces type energy there, right? It's a page. They're very young, okay? So that's what it's saying. They're very young coming through. The Page of Cups is telling me it's more about a message that might be coming through that has to do with something very creative. So it's about creating those synchronicities, all right? So that's what I see coming through, all right? Anything else that wants to come through? Let's see. Which means that something has to come to an end, okay? So you're going to actually pick your new beginning here through communication on what it is that you want. You're going in the direction. You've got a love that's offered to you, or a new enterprise, all right? So, or a little, or both, quite frankly. But this is about communicating what you want. And when you make a decision, of course, something has to come to an end, okay? Or something's got to change, all right? So let's see what the Death card is in here. What does that mean? This is about going within. Okay, so getting a higher perspective of the situation, of this relationship, and doing what it is that is going to be necessary. This is coming to fruition and kind of looking at the higher scale of things, taking the light, looking down below and looking upon things and what's going to be the bigger picture for you. Okay, overall, what is that bigger picture for you? And this is about moving on. So you might be actually moving residences or moving locations, and you're moving on to calmer waters. It's something that makes you emotionally feel better in your emotions, and it could be dealing with the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But this is moving on, and just really focusing on your beauty, your art, and everything that you love and enjoy, and carrying on that Empress energy. So this is beautiful. So Sagittarius, you might be carrying on this type of Empress energy. This is about a new birth of something new. It could be the relationship, could be an actual birth, or just could be a new venture, a new way of living, whatever this case may be. But it does include your love for the creative, your love for art and beauty, and a rebirth. So definitely tapping into that Empress energy. You want more of that, then definitely check out our Empress energy activation. It's really beautiful. All right, so this is where you're at right now, okay? And yeah, you're just trying to get your perspective of the relationship in the situation, and kind of making the best moves that you know are best for you. Where are you at right now? Let's see what that is. Yeah, you're really focusing on manifesting. And this is about having an expectation, having some sort of maturity and moving forward, and looking towards the sun. So this is focusing on all of that, and saying, hey, this is what I want. This is what I want to manifest. And what you're doing is you're focusing on what you want. You're attaching a positive emotion to it. You're putting forth inspired action, and that's what's going to bring forth your manifestation. That's the mathematical equation, right? Whatever it is, what's the feeling attached to it, take the inspired action and then the manifestation, and let go of the outcome. And so it is, and know that it's already coming. Okay, it is, because you follow the math. So that's what's coming through. So it's the law. So that's what's coming through here. So there's been spiritual maturity, and you're taking the next steps and going in that direction. So congrats. This is really, really beautiful. What do the moon cards have to say? What does that look like? Yeah, your commitment is being tested. So it could be in a relationship or situation. Maybe if you're away from each other, or just your commitment to what you want is going to be tested, okay? It's going to be tested, all right? Anything else? A personal issue is going to reach resolution. So if there's been something that has been maybe perhaps holding you back, you've come to a resolution, you're making decisive action, and you're making decisions, and you're taking you're taking action towards that. And what this is saying, expect a powerful change because of that. So congrats, Sagittarius, you're doing really, really well. I love this. Now let's take a look at what this other person, now where's this other person at? Let's take a look at this other person. What is that? They're going through some sort of decision, okay? They are kind of blindfolded and maybe not sure which direction that they should take. They've got two perspectives, and this is about just looking at one and the other and then making a choice. That yucky energy is about staying in this, because that's the most toughest energy to stay in, is when that indecisive energy. It's like the most uncomfortable energy ever. But this is about that they're not making a decision, and all they have to do is just take the blindfold off, and it's saying to make a choice, and to focus, logically on what that would be, spiritually, and mentally, physically, and spiritually, and making the best decision for them. What's going to help them? Okay, so they're in the process of making a decision. Yeah, they're running a business right now, so that you could be dealing with a Capricorn. This is running their own business, their own domain, and taking care of that. And good advice, maybe if you resonate with one side more than another, don't think that's something odd. That does happen sometimes, okay, guys? So just note that. But yeah, this is about a Capricorn in something, making a tough decision. You could have, again, a Capricorn in your life. It's like a business owner, all right? So the decision has to do with the Capricorn, but you're moving forward with passion. You're moving forward with passion. A little afraid, he's a little afraid, but you're taking they are moving forward, but taking the right steps. This is the Wands, that fire type energy. They're moving forward with passion, okay? What else? Yeah, and they're looking at the long-term plan, okay? So they too are looking at the long-term plan, the two people duality, right? So they're looking at what they want. This is about teamwork, coming together for teamwork. The threes is about communication. It's carrying on that earth energy, communication, collaborating with others, You know, it's like that part. And they're also kind of focusing, they're focusing on their emotions, on where they want to place their emotions and what that looks like. Could be a Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces that's in their vicinity, or that's them focusing on that. But they're working really, really hard right now. So that's exactly what I see. Where else are they at? Let's pull another deck and see if there's any other. Yeah, they're actually transforming themselves, and they are transforming the energy into something super positive for their life and moving forward with great alchemy. And fives are about change, right? So there's a hand with 5 fingers about change and getting, you know, kind of transferring that energy and moving forward with the change. And not sure what it's going to look like, but know that they have to move forward. So creating alchemy out of energies that maybe weren't, you know, as positive, right? And this is about love influencing them, right? Love is being the influences as they move forward. The moon phases is going to be real important for this side over here. So I'm going to pull a moon card. Where's this person at? They're focused on love, right? They're focused on love and what they want. They know how they have influence on love, but they're using their third eye, their keen perspective and their third eye. Yeah, it's like some sort of fiery climax approaches. So in this relationship or situation, there's a decision that's going to be made, maybe around the full moon, next full moon. But it's saying that the answers that they need are coming. Okay, so if they're looking for answers as to the next step on what this looks like, they've got luck on their side and the answers are coming. Okay, so that's what I see coming through there for them, and that's kind of where they're at right now. And they're really kind of going through some sort of change right now. Okay, so I really feel that they're focused on their miracles, and that miracles do come true, and maybe some miracles have come true in their life. I feel that something did come to fruition for them, which is really beautiful. And they're focused on love. You know, their heart is full of love. What do you need to know most about them right now? What does that look like, Sag? What do you need to know most about them right now? What is it? Continue to persist in love. Just, you know, focus on love. Focus on that warmth, you know, yummy love. You know, just focus on love being the center and root of all things is what this is talking about. So continue to persist. That there's a lot of abundance in this relationship or situation. This is beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Wow. So having abundance. And you're also, is what you need to know most is that they're going through some sort of healing. There's an aspect of themselves that is of their life that it needs some healing, and that's what this healing card comes out to say. So what you need to know most about them is that they're going through some sort of healing right now as well, in their life and in their heart. Sorry guys, I know they're playing outside, a lot of the kids, and this one particular child likes to scream a lot. So you might hear that. So any of that, you might hear that. So, and it's also God of, this is talking about conflict resolution in a relationship or situation. So what you need to know most about them is they want resolution. And I really believe that, that they're encouraged to walk away from any sort of conflict right now. They're encouraged to walk away from a conflict at this particular time. Okay. And they're letting go of the logic in their head, and they're trusting their own intuition in terms of how this should move forward. Okay. So they're trusting their intuition. So what you need to know most about them is that, and they've got this beautiful magnetism, and together you've got this magnetism together. So do note that is very, very strong in this relationship or situation. So, you know, it's just going to, you know, time is going to be, is going to, you know, give it some time, I think is one of the biggest keys. Give it some time for things to change, all right? Because things that were hidden are now changing and coming to light. And this is saying to give it some time, okay? So time will tell, you know, and time for it to grow. And I think that is going to be very, very key. That's kind of what you need to know most about moving forward. And really, you know, and they're happy, you know, they're very, very happy right now. So they're enjoying the awe of the world. They're transforming and making changes. What are the blockages and difficulties in this relationship or situation? What are the blockages and difficulties? Expectations. This is about expecting from each other and dropping those expectations and that's what came out here. Yeah, this is about being protected. But yeah, it's about, you know, expectations. So just not expecting, but enjoy, you know, looking forward and embracing the enthusiasm and the joy in this relationship or situation. Too much expectations on either side can kill a relationship. So this is about expectancy, from each other or from this relationship. What else? Yeah, it's overcoming obstacles. This is saying this relationship can overcome anything. It really, really can, right? It can actually take a sword from a stone and be pulled out from there. You can move your way through. And what this is talking about, that you are overcoming any sort of obstacles in this relationship or situation. And your relationship has the power to do that. I mean, it's really strong. And there's a big breakthrough between both of you that is at hand at this particular moment. So it does say that you're kind of moving through new trails, but you're breaking through them. And just know that this relationship, what you make together, it's protected by the angels. So this is really beautiful. It's like you're cherished, and the relationship is being protected. Okay. It's also about healing, that there's a lot of healing energy between you two that's flowing through both of you. And that's what seems to be coming through. Yeah, and that's what kind of seems to be there too. And again, a lot of psychic protection. This relationship is really protected. It's like nothing can harm you. It's like what you believe, you create. And so that's why it's so important. Remember, I talked about that manifestation mathematical equation is going to be very important. So that's what's coming through. The goddess of protection is just trust your third eye, trust your perception, trust your psychic ability, because it's rather high right now in this. So this is really beautiful. This is really, really beautiful. Yeah. Any final things in terms of the best way to move forward? Wow, it's time for the real you to emerge. So this is really talking, Sag, that it's time for you to transform, make that change, okay? And that's what's coming through. You're going to feel so good about yourself, and I really feel it's very transforming for you. It's absolutely beautiful, okay? So make that change. Trust in the universe. It's going to be such a blessing for you and your life, all right? And it's absolutely gorgeous. You're going to have some choices, right? So you had to make some choices, and they weren't easy. They were difficult ones. But the beauty of this is that you're focused on the star. You're focused on what you want to be. Maybe you want to be a star, and you're just focusing on what it is that you need to do in order to make that happen. All right. So that's exactly what I see here. All right. And the Wheel of Fortune is changing. So the best way to move forward is continue to move forward, because what's going to happen is the Wheel of Fortune is changing in your favor right now. So this is gorgeous. I love this, guys. I love this. Anything else that wants to come through for you? Anything else? Okay. Any final advice? Here we go. There is some sort of purification that is taking place, and there's this vibrant force that's within you that is really purifying you, and it's kind of getting you ready for this change in the Wheel of Fortune is what I see. So in this relationship, I will tell you guys, there's a lot of love here, and I know that there are some changes in some that are going through, and nothing is set in stone, but it's protected. It's really protected. And you are also, Sag, going through some sort of purification and transformation process. And you're going through that you're taking the steps, you're embracing the next steps, and embracing the enthusiasm to move forward. Okay. And I think that is really, really key there. Okay. So I think this is and this other person really loves you, but I think what you're really doing is releasing any sort of negativity, but you're taking the steps that bring all of this enthusiasm, this joy and abundance. And that's what I see. I do see that for you, because I think the Wheel of Fortune is just changing in your favor. So, gosh, guys, I kind of call it like it is when it comes out. So I hope this resonates with you. Note your comments below. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Click the bell there too. And if you're interested in that Empress Energy activation to really step into it, give you the power and give you that extra kind of burst of energy to move you to that next step, you do want to check out our Empress Energy activation there. So I look forward to seeing you next half of March. Until then, namaste.